The study of maps. It was one of Professor Oberon's skills.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, so you can't see this, but I can?
Jumanji 4 is definitely on the way, and fans are seriously pumped for the next adventure in this wild jungle fantasy series. The last movie, Jumanji: The Next Level, left hints about more movies to come with its mid-credit scene, and now Jumanji 4 will pick up where the rebooted trilogy began with Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. The sequels switched things up from the classic board game to virtual reality and video games, and it looks like that's a direction they'll continue with the fourth movie. While Jumanji 4 is still in its early development stages, Sony Pictures seems eager to keep the franchise alive, with Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan all expected to come back. Both Welcome to the Jungle and The Next Level were huge hits, thanks to their amazing cast and fresh take on the 1990s original. They balanced action, comedy, and heart perfectly, raking in big box office numbers, so it was pretty clear Jumanji 4 was always on the cards. There haven't been many updates since Jumanji 4 was confirmed, but the latest news has dropped the big release date. Out of nowhere, Sony Pictures announced that Jumanji 4 is set to hit theaters on December 11th, 2026. This keeps the franchise tradition of releasing movies in December, which has been a pretty smart move for the series. Sony also confirmed that the main cast is in talks to return, including Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan, along with director Jake Kasdan, though nothing's official just yet. The film was confirmed way back in 2020, but production delays have pushed things back. However, in October 2024, Sony finally set a release date for Jumanji 4. It's a long wait, and we're not sure if the date will shift at all. All the Jumanji reboots so far have come out in December, and it's clearly a sweet spot for the franchise. Jake Kasdan has also confirmed that the core cast will be back. Dwayne Johnson as Dr. Xander Bravestone, Kevin Hart as Franklin Finbar, Jack Black as Professor Sheldon Oberon, and Karen Gillan as Ruby Roundhouse. It's also likely the younger group who gets sucked into the game will return, including Alex Wolff as Spencer and Sir Darius Blaine as Anthony, Madison Eisman as Bethany, and Morgan Turner as Martha. There's still no word on other possible returns, though. If animals manage to escape the game, it seems like the characters and avatars could too. We don't have many details about the plot yet, but the general premise is easy to guess. The original Jumanji movie from the 90s, directed by Joe Johnston, saw Robin Williams' character, Alan Parrish, discover a mysterious board game that sucked him into a dangerous jungle world. In Jake Kasdan's Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, the game was reimagined as a video game. Then, Jumanji: The Next Level set things up for the next chapter with its mid-credit scene, where the game releases some of the jungle's animals into the real world. That's especially interesting, because if animals can escape the game, then the characters can too, avatars included. Dwayne Johnson also hinted at future plans for the franchise in the third movie, teasing that Jurgen the Brutal was an avatar and that the real villain would be revealed in Jumanji 4. I think Jumanji 4 could really benefit from bringing back some original cast members in bigger roles. After 2 movies with the new crew, uniting them with the original Jumanji characters would be a great way to bring the whole franchise together and give a nod to its legacy. Jumanji: The Next Level briefly touched on this idea by bringing back Bebe Neuwirth as Nora Shepherd, the aunt of Peter and Judy from the original film, but her role was more of a cameo. Jumanji 4 has the perfect opportunity to do more with these original characters, giving them a chance to play bigger roles and create an epic crossover. Now, the big question is, which original cast member should return for Jumanji 4? First and foremost, it makes sense to bring back the 2 main kids from the original film, Judy and Peter. Kirsten Dunst, who played Judy, is still active in acting, and Bradley Pierce, who played Peter, has continued to work in recent years, so both could be great choices. Bringing them back would create a strong connection to the original movie and offer a nice nostalgia hit for longtime fans. Another solid choice would be Jonathan Hyde as Van Pelt, the villainous hunter who made life difficult for Alan and the kids in the first film. Having him return would not only add a fun element to the movie, but also raise the stakes as he's one of the most memorable antagonists in the series. There could be other characters to bring back, but these are definitely the most obvious and fitting picks to reconnect the original movie with the current franchise, making Jumanji 4 an even more exciting adventure for everyone involved. According to Collider, Jumanji producer Hiram Garcia has confirmed that a third movie is still in the works, although it's been temporarily delayed. The holdup is due to the packed schedules of both director Jake Kasdan and Dwayne Johnson, who are currently busy working on the upcoming holiday film Red One, slated for release in 2023. But Garcia reassured Jumanji fans that they have an exciting new concept ready for the next chapter of the rebooted trilogy. He said, "Jumanji is definitely going to happen. Jake Kasdan is directing Red One, so right now he's focused on that. But we've had tons of discussions about Jumanji. We actually have a great take on what we're going to do for the next movie. Once Jake is finished with Red One, it'll be his next priority, and we definitely want to make it happen." As for the story, Garcia's comments give us hope that Jumanji 4 will be just as exciting as the previous installments. The mid-credit scene of Jumanji: The Next Level showed a heater repairman discovering the Jumanji game in a basement, followed by a stampede of ostriches running down the street. This setup hinted at the jungle spilling out of the game and into the real world. It seems that this could be the direction Jumanji 4 takes, with the jungle, and perhaps the game's characters, entering reality, just like the wild events in the original Jumanji. Garcia's excitement about the project makes it clear that the team behind the first two Jumanji films is committed to delivering a fantastic follow-up. Although fans might have to wait a little longer than expected, they can rest easy knowing that Jumanji 4 is definitely on the way, and it sounds like it'll be worth the wait. In another chat with Comic Book, producer Hiram Garcia revealed that there's a big vision brewing for Jumanji 4. He teased that the next installment will be incredible, sharing that the team has an exciting plan for the storyline. Garcia said that director Jake Kasdan and the crew will shift their focus entirely to Jumanji 4. And that wraps up today's video. If you want to stay updated on all the latest movie news, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop with all our future updates. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Remember, we're always open to your suggestions for future videos, so feel free to leave them in the comments below.